Hello Pisces, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, my friends. How are you? Thank you, Pisces, so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. Pisces, this week we're going to do a 9-card draw. We're going to find out what's going on for you for the week ahead. This reading is always going to be for the week ahead, Pisces. Whenever you find it, today, tomorrow, or next year, it doesn't matter when it comes up for you. It will always be for the week ahead. Let's find out what's going on for Pisces. If you're brand new, welcome. That subscription button is just sitting over there, minding its business. If you want to click that subscription button, please hit the bell button. You'll know when I am uploading for your sign. Sometimes I get a little bit behind in the week, and so you'll know when I'm uploading for your sign. Here we go, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Pisces, we start off with the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you've been waiting on some sort of a communication. Some communication from someone that you are friends with, or maybe you've been waiting for communication about a job for some of you. The 3 of Coins is a partnership. So it can be a partnership in the workplace. It can be a partnership, just a friendship, or a friend of a friend. It does feel like you have been waiting for a while for communication from somebody. Maybe they are a friend. Maybe there's someone you're not speaking with, Pisces. The Knight of Coins tells me that you've been waiting for a while. For some of you, it could be a year, but it does feel like there is some sort of a partnership, and I feel like that you have been waiting for communication. And for some of you, it might be because of a job. It could be that. It could be that you're waiting to hear about a job. We do have the 8 of Pentacles here, and then we do have the 6 of Swords. Tell me more about that. 6 of Swords is at the heart of the matter, and the 6 of Swords tells me that you're like ready to move on. If this communication doesn't come in, you're just ready to move on here. I feel like you are manifesting the communication, that you do want someone to communicate with you, but I don't feel it's someone at this point. I don't feel like it's someone that you have any romantic interest in, or any romantic connection, let's just say. Maybe just not a romantic connection. We do have the 2 of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the 7 of Cups. So I do feel like there is got the Fool, right? There's you're waiting for, it feels like you're waiting for some sort of information, and I feel like you've been waiting for a while, because this is, to me, it's the near past energy. So it feels like you are wondering and waiting, where's the communication? I need some more clarity. Why aren't they calling me? Why aren't they contacting me? So I feel like it is about a partnership. So like I said, for some of you, that could be somebody that maybe you have a romantic interest in, but you haven't heard from them, or you're waiting for them to contact you. Maybe you give them their number and they haven't contacted you yet. But the partnership energy to me, though, is like a friend of a friend. So maybe you met someone through someone else, if it is romantically related. But I do feel it's coming at you very slowly, and it feels like it is something that you've been wondering, like, where is it? You're ready to work on it. You're ready to go, but this is taking its sweet time. We do have the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like some of you might be leaving a job. It feels like this could very well be that you're waiting to hear about another job, possibly, but the 8 of Coins and the 6 of Swords tells me that in the present moment, I feel like somebody here is really unhappy with where they work or what they're doing for a living, and the Magician tells me that you've got all the tools that you need to move forward and start a new beginning here, but you're just waiting for the communication. That's what it looks like here. You're ready to walk away from whatever it is. This could be relationship, job, situation, take it as it resonates for you, but it does feel like you're ready to walk away from something. You're just waiting for word. I feel like you're waiting for someone to say something, and it's being concealed from you. It's like the 6 of Swords and the Ace. It's a 7 of Swords. It feels like you're waiting for it. It's being concealed from you. You're not telling anybody. If it is a job, you're not telling anybody in the workplace that you're going, but you're waiting to hear something about a new job. I want to say that the Magician and the Fool is telling me that the job is yours. You're just waiting for a word. And so if you're intuitively, if you feel like you've already got it, I'm going to say that you're correct. That you actually do have the job. You're just waiting on it, because I feel like it's a close race, I want to say, or many people applied for the job, but I feel like you're the one that's going to get it. 7 of Cups tells me it's kind of confusing, waiting. Why? Well, it's because there's a lot of options, a lot of opportunities, right? And it does feel like this is the job that's going to change your life, or this is the relationship that's going to change your life. But either way, it feels like with the Ace of Coins being here with the Two of Swords, it's like your hands are tied. There's nothing you can do. Like, you've done as much as you can do now, Pisces. Relax. You need to let the universe pop in and take care of whatever it is that they're going to take care of for you. I feel like you will be, some of you, leaving a job here, Eight of Coins and the Six of Swords, for something that actually pays better, or if it doesn't pay better, it's actually just a better opportunity, because the Ace of Pentacles is going to change your life, right? It's going to change your life. I feel like whatever workplace you're in, you're not saying anything because of the Four of Pentacles. You're shut off, shut down, not being open about what's going on. In fact, I feel like you've just kind of shut people out. Like, you're just at work, doing your thing, minding your business, keeping your head down. If this is a relationship reading for you, I feel like somebody here is feeling like they're needing to go over the details because it's time to go. I feel like you've been manifesting a new beginning here. You've been manifesting something else, possibly a Gemini, maybe an Aries. But it feels like you've been manifesting a new path, something to open for you that's brand new. And I feel like it's... you have to know when it is the right time to go, I want to say. Six of Swords. For some of you, you might just go under cloak of night. Like, you just might wait till that person goes to work and go back and get your things and be gone. But it feels like, for others of you, it feels like you're ready to move on to whatever is new, whatever the manifestation is, whatever it is you've been calling in. I want to say you're ready to move off to something that is new. And I want to say it's not because you're just running off. I feel like, Pisces, you're the one that rides it off into the ditch, right? You're the one that does everything you can to keep it on the road. Everything you can to keep it on the road. But if it doesn't stay on the road, there's nothing you can do about it. If someone is hell-bent on crashing and burning it by not giving attention, not putting enough attention on you, not really being in a partnership with you, somebody who's like dragging their heels, not really giving you the attention that you need, or maybe they've got other options and maybe that's why. But it does feel like there is something that's about to change here. I want to say that's about to change in your favor here. And it starts with the Ace of Swords. I feel like you've been in the near past. It's like, where is this communication? Why isn't it arriving? And that's going to be the thing that's going to give you the movement, right? Heart of the matter here, the Six of Swords. It's going to be the thing that's going to help give you the movement that you need to be able to move toward your manifested new chapter here. Tell me about the Eight of Coins. The Eight of Coins feels to me like, I want to say, Pisces, once again, I feel like you're the one that's done all that you can do. You've gone over the details. You've shown people what you know. Like, I feel like maybe you're training someone else in your position if it's a job, or it's like, I've stuck here as long as I can, going over the details to see if I've missed anything. Because the Two of Swords with the Eight of Coins tells me that possibly you're feeling like you're not putting any more energy into this, but maybe there's something you missed. And so I feel like it's sort of an energy of, but what if I've missed something? What if I have missed something? And so I don't think that you have, because this is Virgo energy. It's about being patient and practical. It's about going over the details of things. This is Aquarius energy. Aquarius is not going to leave unless they know it's time to go. Like, after they've taken all the facts, right? Which you notice here that there really isn't any cups except for the Seven. So it feels like you have a lot of options and opportunities. And if this is a relationship, your person also has a lot of options and opportunities. Tell me what the Eight of Pentacles is about, please. Tell me what the Eight of Pentacles is about. I feel like you've worked on this relationship enough, if that's what this is, but you've also worked on yourself enough, and that's what's allowing you to move. Because it can be self-mastery as well. It's like, there's no other work that I can do in this workplace, in this relationship, or in this friendship, whatever the partnership is. I've done everything that I can do. There's nothing more that I can put in here. I've got to go. The Six of Swords shows up again. She's looking at the horizon, like I have to look forward. The wheel she's got in her hand is the Wheel of Fortune, right? She's looking forward. I've got to look forward. I've got to look out on the horizon into the distance. And I need to go to calmer waters. I'm just not happy with the way things are going here. We do have the Page of Swords next to the Six of Swords, and it almost tells me that you're not telling anybody that you're going. So if this is a workplace thing, I feel like you're not telling your workmates what's going on. You're just keeping it to yourself. For others of you, I feel like if this is a relationship, it almost feels like you're just done. You're done and done and done. That's what it feels like here. That the reason that you might be going is because you feel like someone's lying to you or being deceitful, and there's just nothing more that you can do about it. I feel like some of you with the Page of Swords have learned that there's deceit here, that somebody is deceiving you, whether it's an employer, a friend, right, or somebody that you are engaged with in a romantic situation. It's time to release, Pisces. Yeah, it's pretty clear that you've learned enough with the Page of Swords. You've learned something, or you've learned enough, or you've put enough learning in. It feels like you've been the student of this whole situation, going over every detail, making sure that I'm being reasonable and kind, and it feels like somebody is in some sort of a serious relationship, but it is codependent. And I feel like, this happens sometimes in relationships. We get together with someone, and maybe 5 years or 6 years down the road, maybe 10, we realize that person that we're with isn't interested in changing or moving or growing. And I hear a lot of people say, well, you're not the person that I married. Well, I should hope not, because we should all be moving and changing and growing. And when people can't do that together, that's when the relationship breaks apart, or that maybe you outgrow the position that you're in a job that you thought was great at the beginning, and now you've grown and you're not attached to it, though. It's time for you to let it go. Why is the Six of Swords here? We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands and the Queen of Swords. I feel like, like I said, I don't feel like you're jetting off just because, you're done with that person and you're discarding them. That's not what's going on here. I feel like you really fought yourself inwardly for a while about what to do, because I feel like you've been hanging back or feeling like you didn't want to make this decision, because this relationship, this job, whatever it is, it's bringing out the Queen of Swords in you, which tells me that you've had enough. You've had enough. I can't put up with this anymore. I need truth and honesty and justice. And you know what? If you want to talk about it, the Queen always invites you in for a conversation, but it might not be the one that you want to hear, right? Might not be the one that they want to hear, Pisces. But we do have the Seven of Pentacles. And so for some of you, you could have been hanging back with the Five of Wands. That is indecision. I don't know if I want to go. I don't know if I should go, but it's also competition. What if there's other people out there that my person wants? But I want to say, for some of you, the reason you've been holding back is maybe because you're pregnant and you don't want to be raising a child by yourself, but you've put in all of the work that you possibly can at this point with the Seven of Pentacles. You're the one that's put in all the hard work, and it's like it's not even worth it anymore. It's with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like, I'm going to look this over. Is it even worth it anymore? Because that person's not really working on themselves. I feel like you could be engaging, if it's a relationship thing, you could be engaging with maybe an Aries, possibly a Libra, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, possibly, or a Capricorn. I feel like you've really become sort of a spiritual teacher, I want to say. So you've learned some lessons with the Eight of Pentacles. You've learned some lessons, and you've done some self-mastery stuff. And I feel like you're outgrowing the situation. So you're outgrowing the relationship, outgrowing the partnership, outgrowing the job. Tell me what the manifestation is here. We've got the Magician here. So you've realized your worth, right? With the Magician here, you've realized your worth, you have your magic, you know what you need to do in order to move forward. The Queen of Swords is going to be very honest and truthful, never aggressive, but also assertive. She will be assertive because she's highly intelligent. She doesn't have to yell or throw tantrums or spew venoms at people or talk about them, right, when they're not present in the room. This person is always going to face the other person face forward, right? We've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. And it's like somebody here is like holding back from going. It's like you really, if all things were fair, I think, Pisces, that you would stay in this relationship or this job if it were to work out in your favor. But I think that with the Magician energy, that you've been manifesting more, and the more is the King of Pentacles. So whether this is a relationship or a job, it feels like the King of Pentacles is what you've been manifesting. Stability, moving slowly, finding someone dependable who wants to settle down, who wants a family, or a job that is going to continue to bring you the abundance, right? So the King of Pentacles is the master manifestor, right? This person, once they get to be the king, is somebody who's an overgiver, who's very gracious, who is someone who is always engaged in charity. And when you get to that point in your life and you're constantly giving and giving, like Taurus is very much an overgiver, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because we're in a general reading. When you get to that point in your life where you're giving, whether it's of your money or your time or your kindness or whatever it is, you throw it at the universe throws it back. And this is the loop that the King of Pentacles is in. And that's why the King of Pentacles never has to look for an opportunity. That's why the King of Pentacles is so abundant, sitting on solid ground, very solid and sturdy, right? And the king doesn't really even have to manifest anything anymore, because they're such an overgiver that when they throw it at the universe throws it back. We do have the Knight of Wands, and so I want to say that there's no more passion left here. And so whether it's a job or a person, there's no more passion left here. You're not going to beg for attention, right? You're not going to beg for attention. You're no longer into begging for raises, begging for whatever is yours, whatever your worth is, because this person here is somebody who's always giving, right? Who's always giving. I'm going to try and give equally to everybody, but it may not work out that way. So I feel like somebody here is about ready to go, that there is some sort of a new path that you're on here. It is something that I feel like you're going to hear about pretty soon. If you've been waiting to walk away from the relationship or the job, I feel like this, sorry, the Eight of Cups is over here. I feel like if you're waiting to let go of the job or the person, I feel like, here it is. I feel like you will be getting some communication soon about when it is appropriate to leave. Tell me about the Fool and the Nine of Swords, please, for Pisces. We do have the Knight of Pentacles. This is something, like I said, you haven't taken lightly. And for those of you who are looking at this as a relationship reading, I feel like you're going to get communication from the King of Cups. Somebody who is Scorpio possibly, but also Pisces and Cancer in this reading. Somebody who is very emotionally available, emotionally intelligent. Somebody who's highly intelligent like you. I feel like you are being represented here by the Queen of Swords, and I feel like your person is the King of Cups. I feel like you're ready. I feel like you're showing up as a Queen of Swords, not because you could have air on the chart, but understand that this is an energy. You're showing up here as a Queen of Swords because you're ready to liberate yourself. It's time. I got to get out of here. I'm done with this thing. Even if, whether you're with child or not, you've realized that it's done and you've got to get out of here, that you'd be better off alone. So I feel like what happens here is along the path, when you decide to go on this path of passion, along the path you are going to meet this King of Cups. Now, it's not going to be right away because we do have the Knight of Pentacles here. So it's not going to be right away, but I do feel that what is aggressively trying to find you here is your wish fulfillment. And I feel like part of your wish fulfillment is the King of Cups. They are somebody who is wanting to take care of you. That's how you'll know who this person is. Full of love. They want to take care of you. They want to make sure you have everything that you need. Yeah, that person is your manifestation. Look, like we can't say it any other way, right? The Magician is here again. And the Magician is about pulling out of the ethers or out of the dream state and bringing it into the earth, right? Whatever you want wants you. And I feel like your wish fulfillment is to make some sort of a big decision that's going to change your life. And so I feel like whether you're making a decision to leave the job or leave the relationship, with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse here, I feel like you're just waiting on the new thing. So I feel like you're waiting on the new opportunity to arrive, which is, I feel like the Knight of Swords. And I feel like it's going to come in quicker than you want. You're going to get this clarity about whatever it is that you're looking for here. And the Wheel of Fortune being in the reverse tells me that at this moment right now, as I'm dropping these cards, this is not the time. So please wait. I feel like if you wait until the next week and you get a little more clarity about what's going on here with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, look, the Ten of Cups is here. And the Page of Pentacles. And look, the Wheel of Fortune shows up in the upright. So there we go. It's about the week ahead, I want to say. It's about the week ahead. It looks like you're in for some expansion. You're going to be called in for either a second or a third interview, or the next communication you get is going to tell you got the job, because the Page of Pentacles shows up here. And you are going to be elated. You're about to have a really great next week. Yeah. I feel like you've put in as much as you can here, and now it's time for you to change your life. And out of all of the applicants or all of the decisions you had to make, you finally do make the decision. You finally get out of this Two of Swords, and it brings you to this place of accomplishment, something that's going to change your life. This manifestation, when it shows up, is going to change you financially. It's going to bring you to a place of absolute happiness here with the Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups with new love, right? I feel like this King of Cups is the new love we're looking at. This person is an emperor. They're very balanced in their their energy. They are someone who's quite successful. They're someone who matches your energy, I want to say. They are a go-getter like you. They are somebody who is moving forward, ready to expand, for new things, ready to go along the path. And I think it's lovely. There's a new chapter that's right around the corner for you. It might be next week. It might be a little further ahead than that. But the news you need that's been traveling for so long, this opportunity is about to rear its head, I feel, in the week ahead. I'm going to go right now, Pisces. Thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate you guys. My Two Fishes Friends tribe, I love you. I'm out for now. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.